Blessings, you guys. It be hard sometime, y'all. It just be hard sometime. Getting through the day. Trying to please God. Trying to be on your purpose and your mission. And every now and then, the devil throws in the wrench and try to mess up your day. But everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Today, I found this video. I think his name is Church Life. I think that's his name. But I'm so blessed to have found this man's video. Like, I couldn't even drive and listen to his video. Like, tears was just rolling down my eyes because he touched my soul. He touched my spirit. So I don't know if what I'm going to say tonight would touch your soul, touch your spirit, or just give you some enlightenment or whatever. But your girl going to try her best, because I didn't have the best day ever. I was at the airport all day today, and it was just awful. So the title, y'all see that right there? That title. Why it's so hard to explain narcissism to people. Why? Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's because a lot of people do not believe in demons. You got people that, they believe in God. Some people believe in the devil. Some people believe in good and bad. But what they fail to realize that there are demons, okay? So when you're talking about narcissism, or you was with someone that was a narc, or dated somebody that was a narc, or family, doesn't matter. They don't understand the influences of evil, demons. Like, okay, y'all can go watch these scary movies like The Exorcist and all that. And you see these movies. These people didn't come up with that from nothing. They did not come up with that from nothing. They know what they were talking about when they were making these movies. You can sit there and watch these scary movies and not believe in demons. So when you're trying to explain what a narcissist is a person that took on demons. Maybe more than one. It can just be one. One can really do some damage, But they accepted a demon. They accepted a demon influencing their life, influencing their decisions, influencing what they do. Come on now. Serial killers. All these people that was out there raping. All these people that was out there stealing. All these people that were out there doing all type of criminal activity. They didn't just do that on their own. It was a spirit. It was a spirit behind that. And that is why it's so hard to explain narcissism, to certain people, because they're just thinking like, oh, well, that person was just toxic, or that person was just mean. It's way deeper than that. It is way deeper than that. Even if they do little tiny malicious things like throwing lint from the dryer in the washer on your clothes. Okay? That Jezebel spirit, hating. You could have never done nothing to this person, but because they are influenced by a demon, they want to hurt you. Okay? Ran across a couple of demons the other day, which was very, 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 very funky. They got a stench, y'all. They got a stench that you can never, ever forget. It's like the stench of death. It's the stench of death. Like, I know you guys saw a lot of content creators talk about that narc smell. It's real. It's real. And they demons are all like discombobulated. When you around, like when you come around with that bright light, like a diamond, when you come around And all of a sudden, these people get angry and mad or staring at you and looking. You don't even gotta know them. Staring at you, looking all type of crazy or whatever, because that light in you, that sweet scent of beautiful roses and flowers, they can smell that on you. They can smell that on you, but they can also see your light. They can also see your light. So that's why they be having they demonic panties in a bunch. Panties on fire, draws in a bunch, draws on fire. You know, and this is why narcissists go after people that have the light. Okay? Yeah, I know. Y'all probably thinking like, well, y'all got the light. Y'all got the light. Y'all should know it's a demon. Didn't the devil disguise himself? Wasn't he like the most beautiful angel that God ever allowed in his vicinity? Until he showed out and God kicked him out. Okay? So if the devil was able, come on y'all. If the devil was able to get in God's vicinity and dropped his mask, dropped his mask and got kicked out of heaven, that can happen to us too. You can get with this person that you thought was a beautiful, sweet angel of music, a beautiful angel that you thought was something by God, and it happens to be a narc. Yes, it can happen to us too. Okay? You be thinking that you like met the best friend in the world. In the world, Craig. In the whole wide world, Craig. Or you're dating the most beautiful girl in the world. The most beautiful girl in the world. You be thinking that. And you be thinking like, hot boy. I got a hot boy. He hot. He on fire because he a devil. It's hard to explain to people about narcissism. And it's even more harder to explain that you've been with a narc and how they turned your life upside down. Like some of these demons that turn the cross upside down, that have tattoos with the cross upside down, Antichrist ass. Demons. I said it. Okay? They got a way of doing all type of things, and I don't want to give it a percentage, but whatever percentage it is, they have a way of doing what they're doing, and they know that nobody will believe you. Okay? Nobody will believe you, or, you know, people gonna think you crazy because they do things so off the wall, because they living off the wall. Okay? That when you're telling the story, you sound cuckoo like Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo crazy. But it's things that they actually really have done. And if they don't know about narcissism, you might as well not say nothing. Say nothing at all, because they're not going to understand nothing you're saying. And you're just going to come off some type of crazy, okay? But the reason why they do not, listen, do not understand narcissism, because they don't believe in demons. They don't believe that demons can take over somebody's mind, body, soul, spirit, and control them. What I have always said, God had his children. So did Satan. Now it's bad enough that Eve talked Adam into biting the apple, gave us menstruation and pain during birth. But that is not all she did when Adam bit that apple. Now they both was, you know, participants. Okay? But that was the narc. That was the narc. That snake. And that was just a metaphor. But it was the devil that tricked and influenced her to doing something that God said, not done. Not done. I gave you one instruction, and you did the one thing that I told you not to do. Can y'all imagine if God just gave us one instruction not to do? Woo, life would be so easy. Life would be so easy, because I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. and I don't know how to rock with God. I'm telling y'all right now, if God gave us one instruction on what not to do, life would be so easy for me because I just wouldn't do it. Now, I'll give you guys a good example, okay? It's more than one thing that I just will never do again. Or some things that I never actually done. You know? But no, it's not going to be that easy. God gave us a list of things not to do. And it's a struggle living in this world. It's a struggle. And that's why we're going through everything that we're going through right now. Because everybody wants us to go over to the dark side. Come on now, paying for things with your palm. Paying for things with your ass. Okay. Ass. Eyes. Well, that too. Because look, God don't like that, but prostitution is this profession. So I wasn't really meaning that, but you know, since I said it, or sound like I said it, I gotta explain it. Okay. But yes, just don't burn out your brain. Waste your time, waste your breath trying to explain to somebody about a narcissist. Because they just don't understand until they go through it. How about that? Until they go through it. You know, people have dealt with and been with, done with, or whatever, with a lot of evil, crazy ass people. Okay? But they're not connecting it with a demon or narcissism. They're not. They're just like, oh, well, you know, that person, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's just the way they... Oh, I hate that. That's just the way they are. They the way they are because they want to be that way. Okay, now, what I don't like is when demons influence children. Because their mind is not developed. Yes, I said a demon can influence a child. I said it. But you know what? I actually saw some videos where some people delivered the child from the demon and made the demon release the child. Because a child is the easiest one to possess. But when it's a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman, talking about the devil made me do it, that was by choice. A child just don't have the knowledge, the strength, or the wisdom with that, okay? A child know, you might be like, don't play with matches. You play with matches, that's a bad thing. And it can even be like a demonic child because demons come in all forms. They have the child go play with matches, burn the house down, okay? But that's a child. But when you're dealing with an adult, it's all about choice. God gave us the right of choice, okay? And some of these narcissists, they choose the demon. And a lot of them are very successful. And you want to know why? Because they chose the demon. So the demon kept just giving them what they wanted. And people be wondering why like a lot of chosen ones don't get it like that. Because chosen ones work hard for what they want. And they work hard for what they deserve. Or simply just wait for God to just give it to them. If God just gave us everything we want, then we would not even be with God. We would stray away from God and just live our own happy old merry-go life. Okay? God knows what he's doing. Even when things are going sour, when things are going to the left, bad, it's just not working out for you. That's not God punishing you. It's something that you're supposed to get out of that. I know as many times that like I was like, if it wasn't for the knocks, it wasn't for the knocks, I got to own up to my own. You know, it is what it is. Because when you make bad decisions and bad choices, you just have to own up to your own. If you just want to be like a knock and not hold yourself accountable for being with the knock, you just like the knock. Okay? Sometimes you got to thank the knock. How about that? Sometimes you got to thank the knock because they woke you up. They got you closer to God. They got you on a different path. You dead and gone. Dead and gone. Dead and gone. Oh. Okay. And then the new you has been reborn. I know that after all the evil people that I dealt with, and all of them, I'll just say that, all of them, I'm just no longer the same me. I'm just not. And then if God put you in this isolation period, he does that for a reason. Not everybody, first of all, people think being isolated is a bad thing, okay? If God put you in the isolation period, he loves you. You might not love the isolation, but he loves you because he's getting you prepared. He's getting you prepared for something grand. And it can be hard. When God's preparing you, it can be hard. Did y'all think anybody in the Bible did not have a hard journey? Walking through the wilderness? Moses having to go talk to these heathens. Made him so mad that he done broke the stone with the 10 Commandments on it. And, God was like, about that. Okay? He's doing the same thing with us. We are actually living in the Bible right now. We are. We just repeating everything in the Bible. The Bible is instructions to this life, this nasty, disgusting life, which y'all probably don't want to hear this, so y'all probably want to skip over a couple seconds. The end times. This is it, y'all. This is it. Don't be waiting for the trumpets to sound off before you want to drop to your knees and be like, Father, forgive me. Okay? You don't want to do that. And me included. Okay? Me included. You just got to get your life right. Even if you just have to, live your life just you. God didn't promise you a husband. God didn't promise you a wife. Especially if you're not even ready for that. But with so many people signing up with Satan over there, it's going to be very, very hard to find that. It is. Now, don't get me wrong. And if I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But I do think it's more of them over there than the ones that's with God. Because don't nobody want to believe that narcissism is demonic. Everything is about them. They're entitled to everything. And they don't care how they get what they get and when they want it. They don't care who they have to walk over, step over, destroy, unbreathe, whatever, to get what they want. They don't care. They don't care. But here's the light. I'm sounding down right now, y'all. Let me get them some light. Here's the light. Rocking with God, you have eternal life. Okay? Rocking with God, you got eternal life. Yes, I do know it's hard to be perfect. Yes, I do. Very, very hard to be perfect. But we cannot be 100% perfect, but that's God's decision to be like, okay, maybe you wasn't 100% perfect, but you pleased him. You pleased him. You came from this dark place to the middle, to lukewarm, to over there with him. Okay? You guys don't understand how many times that I wished that heaven existed now. Like it wasn't no evil people on this earth. It wasn't no bad. Everybody was just good. Everything was okay. We don't have to deal with illness and turmoil or this or that. But that's not here on earth. That's over there with the Most High. That's over there with him. But what I can tell y'all, those that signed up with the devil over there, they having a happy time right now. They having a happy life right now. Just right now. But They have to pay for that. It's they got a demonic credit card. They just charge, swipe, charge. And so they charging it all to the demonic gang. But they gotta pay that bill. And what that bill is, it's gonna cost them their soul. It's gonna cost them eternity in misery and hell, and they can never get out. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? They want to flip it, then they want to reverse it. But they all up in hell now. Okay? Don't worry like that. Once you done breathing, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let me tell you how good God is that Satan don't do. God give you opportunity to get it right. God give you opportunity to repent. God give you opportunity to get with Him. Satan ain't no take backs. Ain't no take backs. Nah, ain't no take backs with him. Okay? I wish that I could find the love that God gives me with somebody. And I don't just mean like a relationship or whatever, just the love that God gives. Because I know me. Just matter of fact, I take that back. Just the love that I give. How about that? Because can't nobody love you the way God loves you. Forgive me, Father. Forgive me, Father, for what I just said. You know, because ain't nobody on the face of this earth will love you the way God does. Okay? Nobody. Nope. But I will say, I wish that I could find or have the love that I give. The love that I have in me. The honesty. I say that right? Honesty. Loyalty. Respect. Caring. Supportive. Love. Okay? More to that, but we ain't gonna list it all. But I wish I had that. I wish I could clone me into somebody else. I wouldn't want to date me. You know, I ain't trying to be funny, but I just wish that I could find me. Somebody that like got the same energy as me. The same love and respect for God as me. Someone that, you know, lift me up. Never bring me down. You know, appreciate who I am. I can appreciate who they are. Like, we can, like, cover each other on our weaknesses. We can build together on our strengths. And all that. That I don't even have to tell you. You already know what I need. You don't have to tell me. I already know what you need. I am that type of person. Like, ooh, you don't feel good. You know, I'm going to try to do something, you know, to make things better. But this is the reason why I think I got off a little bit. But this is the reason why that you cannot explain narcissism or what you've been through with a knock to just people. They will never understand. They will never understand. Because they'll think you crazy as hell when you be like, it's a demon. It's a demon. What's a demon? My aim. Okay. They know that it's good and bad people in the world. So how could you not know about demons? Okay. How could you not know about demons when you know that it's good and evil of the world? This world is just programming us all to follow the worldly laws that ain't even about God. It has nothing to do with God. I don't think you can go run to the church. They in there too. They in there too. Everybody's about lover of themselves. Okay? Everybody's about lovers of themselves. And money. And sex. That is. Actually, fire. Those three things. Lovers of themselves, money, and sex. If that's all they get, They are the happiest people in the world. If they rule the world. Imagine that. Imagine that. But actually they do. Narcs rule this world. All of these people that's in, authority. Watch my words. In authority. They rule the world, and they're going to try to make everybody so uncomfortable to the point you just don't even want to be here. I think they're purposely doing this new world order thing where they just want people to just unbreathe themselves like, I can't pay my light bill. I can't pay the rent. I'm struggling. I had enough. I understand that. I do. I understand that. It gets to the point where you just had enough. And you just, want to give up. But if you are a child of God, go to God. Go to God. I had to go to God. I'm going to tell y'all something, then I'm going to go. How do I say this? Get up. Get up. Get up. Because I know that when I was with the most nastiest, evilest narc, because I've been with plenty of them, but that one that really just did not want me to breathe, done nothing to this clown. Done nothing to this clown. Like, why in the hell would you pick me? Heard what I said? Because they from hell. For this. For this. Okay? Because what they want you to do is just deal with their ish. Okay? And when I got to the point where I was just sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because docs can make you sick physically. And I didn't know that at the time until I discovered that I was just like dropping weight, all skinny, sucked up, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, stressed out all the time, and the mask kept falling off in all type of embarrassing ass ways. Like, I just be like, how y'all don't get embarrassed? You clowning in public like that and you thinking you're embarrassing me? People looking at you. But you do get embarrassed, even though people looking at them. When I got tired and fed up, and I prayed to God, like, I can't do this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this, okay? And I was just getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and I just couldn't stand on my own 2 feet. I couldn't think. I didn't know what to do. And all I kept hearing is voice. Now, when God speaks to you, it's a soft voice. But I think when he was speaking to me, he was screaming in my ear. Get up! Get up! Get up! Just like when I knew that time I had to leave. And I was so tired. I was so exhausted. I was so done. And I'm like, it's like do or die. Oh, bugs. I'm sorry, guys. It was like do or die. And I remember sleeping, and I think I got like maybe 2 hours of sleep. And God was like, get up. I jumped up and I looked around. I was like, I'm up, Lord. And as I was trying to finish doing what I had to do so I can, move around, I just broke down to my knees, crying. And I don't care if Narc sees this. You got them tears, baby. But God got me. Alright. And he kept saying, get up. That's my testimony. Ooh, y'all. Wait till y'all get my testimony. I'm so glad. I was talking to one of my boos the other day. Like, your life is a movie. It is. It is. A horror movie. And God was like, get up. Get up. But when I broke down to my knees crying, saying, I'm sorry, Lord. Forgive me. I'm sorry. God was right there. He heard me. So if you are still with a knock, get up. Get up. Get up. I don't want to hear it, nor do God. But I don't. He ain't asked you what you had. He got it. He got it. I didn't even know. I didn't have enough. But God provided every step of the way. He provided everything that I needed. And I know that some people had it a little bit worse than me. And I should feel blessed. And I am. I thank God and I feel blessed because it didn't end up with me, having to be on the street, having to sleep in my car. But, I'd rather have did that than to be with a knock. It's just temporary. It's just temporary. It is. And when I got out of that, I felt like, okay, that's over. Now my new life began. Nope. Because it just got me in another position with more narcs. More and more narcs. And more narcs. So it was like I walked out the fire and kept walking through a furnace. Burning forest. And then I finally got through the forest. And then a little campfire. Then back in the blazes. I'm walking through the wilderness. Then back in the blazes. It's not you. The devil is always out there trying to do his thing too. But God said, get up. Get up. Okay? Get up. If you are still with the narc, get up. Get up. Get up and take one step at a time. I don't want to hear, but I still love. We don't love demons. How we do that? What we do that at? That part. What we do that at? First of all, get up out your feelings and worry about your own self. Okay, so let's say you still love them. They don't love you. They only need you because you're going to be their blood sacrifice to Satan. Get up. Get up because it is a demon. So I hope even though I hope I stayed. I kind of went off the topic, but the explanation was, valuable. Okay? Get up, get out. Get up, get out. You are not a rug for somebody to wipe their feet on. And you're not in love. You are in a trance with a demon, making you think that it's love. When you realize what love is, love feel good. The love that God gives, the Most High, that feel good. Being with that knock, do you feel good? Do you feel good? Even if they give you one good day or one good moment, is it gonna last? They signed that contract with the devil. They're always gonna be miserable. They know that they're going to hell because they charged up that demonic credit card. It ain't no Visa. It ain't no MasterCard. It's the devil card. Unlimited. Unlimited. They can spin and swipe. Till the card don't even got no numbers on it no more. Only numbers that's on the card is 666. The back code, 666. Everything that they back come up to 666. Okay? But they have to pay that credit card off. And it's not even about money. They got to pay that credit card off. With their soul. With their soul. Okay? Is it worth it? They're going to try to flip it in reverse. Get up. Get up. Go to God. It's going to be hard, but I promise you it's worth it. I know I'm going through another storm right now. But God gave me an umbrella. And I'm under his umbrella. Under his umbrella. I trust in my God. They trust in theirs. So I'm going to end this video with that. The reason why you cannot explain narcissism to these regular ass people is because they don't believe in demons. And they'd have been through bad times too. They've been through bad times too. But they call it bad luck. Something good comes along, they say good luck. Ain't no such thing as bad luck and good luck. It's evil, it's good. It's God, it's the devil. Get up. Get up. Because they're never gonna go to God. They're scared of God. They're scared of God. And they think that if they try to go to God, Satan gonna do something. Yeah, he gonna do something. Do something to us, and we ain't even a nog. I feel sorry for you nogs, especially the most evil nog, because that nog actually know. And to know you going to hell, to know that you're evil, to know that God will, I take that back. I was about to say God won't forgive you, because God will if you go to him. But that knock is too proud. Too proud to go to God. Too proud. And that's one of the things that get you in hell. Pride. I ain't too proud for God. And they're going to be too proud to beg. But I bet you they be begging in hell. They're going to be begging in hell. So whether you believe it or not, take your chances. Roll them dice. 7-11. 7-11. 7-11. Get you to heaven. But they're going to roll a 6. Let me try again. 6. Let me try again. They're blowing it. 6. Bye. Be blessed.